Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a brand new video. It's a super exciting one because it's one that a lot of you can relate to, and yeah, this is kind of like everyday life things that makes your life a lot easier. So I have about 13 or 15 items that are must-have from Amazon. As you know, Amazon is really the world leading business, and I know it was the business that had my back during quarantine because most places were closed. A lot of us were getting a lot of stuff from Amazon. And when we think about Amazon, it's not just for those little knickknacks. Well, I mean, yeah, for those little knickknacks, but it's a lot bigger than that. You can find fashion stuff in there. Although this video is not about fashion, maybe I'll do a video about a fashion Amazon haul, but today's video, it's more a lifestyle kind of like products that you need in your everyday life. It's going to change your life. I know I did a life-changing beauty products, but this are things or items that will actually make such a big difference in your everyday life, I hope, because they did for me. I know how I get super excited when I discover something that just makes such a big difference, or something that I have been looking for forever. Now that I know, and I go on and just tell all my friends about it, and you guys are my friends as well, so I have to come here and talk to you all about it. If you must know, my earrings are from Subby's collection. Again, it's my sister-in-law's shop. She started her shop where she sells some beautiful pieces, so this is from her shop, so do check it out. I'll leave the link below if you want to check it out. And my dress is from Target Style. This is from the collection they did with Love Shack Fancy, and Love Shack Fancy is one of my favorite brands because it's very feminine, very fun. I just love it, very thorough and all that good stuff. So let's move on about the must-have Amazon products that you must absolutely try. Number one, if you hate ironing like most of the population except for me, I am that weirdo that I would rather iron than do laundry. I can iron all day. So if you hate ironing like most people, I would say 99% of the population hate ironing. If you are one of those 99% people, I would say get a steamer. Get yourself a really good quality steamer. I myself have a bunch of them. I have about 3 steamers right now. I've got this one from Hormel. This is kind of like my travel steamers. What I love about steamers, it's not like the ironing days where your bag gets, you know, you hurt your back trying to, like, you know, iron, and your neck. It's just very physically, it takes a toll on your body physically if you have to iron a bunch of stuff. And steaming is just like so easy. You can just sit down, hang your clothes, and just like do your little steaming. And I do feel like it's a lot easier. This one heats up in 15 seconds. So this is my travel steamer because, as you can see, the size is very compact. You can easily pack this into your suitcase, and it doesn't take really a lot of space or anything. So I highly recommend. Actually, Monroe introduced me to steamers, I think the first time we traveled together when we went to Morocco back in 2017, and I have not looked back since. And yes, like I said, this is from Hormel. It's my travel steamer because it's a lot smaller, but for everyday life you may want something that's a little bit more powerful because that's the one that you are going to be using on a daily basis. So I got this one because this one is a little bit more powerful, although they were the same price. I think the small one might have been a lot more expensive. I think I paid like 39 bucks for this, and the other one was 39 bucks as well. I will leave both of the links in the description bars. This is the #1 seller, I think, on Amazon. It's a beautiful steamer. This, I would say, it's pretty powerful, and of course this is detachable. I would say don't leave water in the steamer. That happened to my first one and it ruined it. And it does come also with this thing to put water in there. And what's really cool about the steamer, it comes with extra gadget. So if you want something that's gonna clean your clothes as you steam it, so you can put this around. And they have this one as well, which is, I don't know, I guess this is like kind of like a lint. If you have dresses that have a lot of lint in there, so while you're steaming it, you can just use this head on top, so that way I don't know what this one does, but I guess I'll figure it out soon. But for now, I don't need it. I just use it as is, and this one is pretty powerful, and I just love how I grip this one. It's a lot easier to steam with this than it is with my travel one, but I love that one nonetheless. But I would say number one on your list should be a steamer. Like, if you don't have a steamer in your house, you are missing out. It's so quick, because I know with ironing you have to get your board out to do your whole ironing thing. It's just a headache, but with this, it's compact, it's small. All you have to do is plug it in about 30 seconds and it's already heated up, and then you can just go ahead and steam your clothes and get going. Number two, it's the air purifier. If you are like me, you're allergic to literally every living thing, you need to have an air purifier. I cannot believe I never had one before, and I used to suffer with allergies. I mean, I still do, like every day of my life, and I used to be so miserable at night, just scratching my throat, what do you call it, sneezing. Sorry, that's what happened when you speak more than one languages, you can't remember the word. But I had to get one when I moved to this place, because this place, there's no carpet here. For some reason, this is the dustiest place I've ever lived in. Like, even before, when I lived in places that had carpet, which I had to have removed, that's how bad my allergies are, it wasn't so bad as over here. And I'm like, there's no carpet here, the walls are cement. I just don't know what's in this room, but it's the dustiest place ever. It's to the point where the first couple of months when I didn't have this, when I first moved here, I did not sleep well at all, and I used to always be tired because I would be up all day, all night, like sneezing and rubbing my eyes. It was really bad until I got this air purifier. This little thing changed my life. Again, this is so affordable. I think this was like $39. I don't know how to say this. It looks like a Greek word to me, but I'll put it in the screen. It's the Kairos, I don't know, but this has two settings, one strong and one like kind of like medium. I always leave it on the strong setting, and it stays on 24 hours. You don't want to turn it off, and honestly, I could say if I turn it off for just like an hour, I would start sneezing, I would say, like immediately. So I have this on like 24 hours. Again, if you are an allergy sufferer like myself, you must have an air purifier in your house, or literally everywhere you are. There are portable ones that you can bring with you and when you're traveling, if you absolutely have to. But I highly recommend this one because it changed my life. I cannot go to bed. I mean, like I said, I turn it on for 24 hours. I leave it on. I never turn it off unless I am filming a video, which most of the time I forget to turn off, and then I could hear all the noise in the background. But yeah, I only turn this off if I am filming a video, and as soon as I'm done, it's plugged right back in because I know I cannot deal with the allergies. Number three is the spa headband. I just love these, especially when you are in your robe doing your makeup and then your hair is getting in your face. These are so great to just wrap around your hair, so that way you know, it doesn't have to get in. You can keep your thing away. And also, if you're a YouTuber, you're filming videos, sometimes you want to keep your hair out of the way, you can just do that. And also, if you want to get a massage done in your house or something like that, or to even feel a little bit luxurious in your own house, it's good to have these things. These little spa headbands are so affordable. I think for a pack of 6 I just paid like $12, and I still have one or two I haven't used that are new. So what I do is I just have a few out by my makeup station, and then what I do is I have the other ones in my suitcases or on my toiletry bags, so that way I don't ever have to worry about when I'm on vacation. If I need to just use one, I know I'll have one available. That's what I kind of do. I am like the backup person, the backup queen. I just love to have backup for everything. So when it's something that I actually need when I travel as well, so I just buy a bunch of them, and then I just set myself up for success. So my toiletry bag, I already have all my soap, everything that I like in that bag. So that means when I'm traveling, I don't really have to pack my skincare. Not a lot of it. I don't have to, because I usually have sample sizes that is already there for me, like face wash and stuff like that. Maybe I'll bring my moisturizer, but I would still have a moisturizer that I like in my toiletry bag, so that way if I forget something, I don't have to worry about it. And sometimes you may forget something, you get there late and you don't have time to go out to buy something, and you ended up getting stranded for the night where you don't have your skincare. That's not me. I think it's because it's happened to me so many times, so I've just kind of like learned from my lesson. So I make sure I always have the things that I need with me. So I would say make sure you get a headband. Those spa headbands, they really make you feel very luxe in your own house. Also, if you are taking a bath and you don't want your hair getting in the water, so you can easily just like put that on your head and just go and get, you know, into the bath and just like enjoy yourself and relax. Number 3 is makeup organizer. It's so funny, I wrote a post about the best makeup organizers to get from Amazon. So if you haven't checked the post, I will link it below for you to check out. It's one of the best posts I think I've written, honestly. And I'm going to show you the one that I use. The one that I use, I actually seen it on Beautify. It's from the UK. And I was looking all over the place for it. I couldn't find it. I actually almost reached out to my friend Dina, who lives in London. I was gonna ask her if she could just buy it for me from the website and just like ship it to me, and then I would just like give her the money. And then something told me, why don't you check Amazon? So I checked Amazon. Long and behold, it was there, and I cannot tell you how happy I was, because that was the favorite one that I liked, because it's gold and it's kind of like the perfect shape for me, the perfect size, because I don't have a ton of makeup. I do have quite a bit of makeup, but not like a crazy amount. So I just wanted something to just have in the corner where I could just put all my makeup to do in the morning, and that's where I sit at the window. I'm just looking at my makeup organizer, which you're probably seeing on the screen somewhere. And yeah, that's where I usually sit and get my makeup done. I just love it. It's like the perfect size. I know where to put everything, so I highly recommend. So Amazon is really a great place to get makeup organizers. The price points are amazing, and also they have such great variety for all the makeup organizers that you actually need. So again, I would say go check out my blog post, because it goes into depth and give you like a few examples on the ones to get, depends on your needs. So I would say makeup organizers is one of the things that you must try. Number 5 is this makeup net. I forgot what it's called, but it's literally this net. If you wear makeup and also you love turtlenecks in the winter time, and you know sometimes you have to do your makeup. I am the type of person who had to do my makeup before I put on any clothes. I cannot do it any other way. And also if you like wearing a lot of whites like myself, and you know how many times I've gotten makeup on a brand new turtleneck, and then you ended up having to change, and then you can't wear the outfits you envision on wearing. So this net is really perfect. What I love about it, it has a zipper. The zipper is supposed to be in the back. For some reason I don't like having the zipper in the back. So the way you do it, you just put it over your head like so, and then you zip it, and then you go on and put your turtleneck or whatever dress you're wearing that have a very kind of like tight neck. But the way I like to do it is to put the zipper in front. I just find it is a lot easier for me, and I like to be in control, so I like to be able to just unzip it as I am done and also as I am covering my face. So I highly recommend this net if you live somewhere where you have to wear a turtleneck in the winter, and you wear a lot of white turtlenecks, and you do your makeup before you do your turtlenecks. And honestly, even if you live in a warm climate, there are certain dresses and tops that you wear that have like a tighter or high neck, and sometimes you need something like that to cover your face. Again, this is like super cheap. I think it was like $8 from Amazon. Again, must have products to have in your house. You need this net. It's life-changing. Again, these are items sometimes I ask myself, how come I didn't think about this product, or how come I didn't know about this a lot sooner, which is why I want to share these things with you so that way you don't have to struggle the way that I did. Number 6 is sole stickers for designer shoes. So if you buy a few of designer shoes like myself every year, like my favorite sandals, my orange sandals that I just bought, make sure you get the sole stickers from Amazon, because you do not want to ruin the bottom, the sole of your designer shoes. You want them to last because you paid a lot of money for those shoes. So I usually buy these in 4-pack. As you can see, it's called sole sticker, and this size is 3.5 by 5 inch. And it says keep your soles looking new, just like it says. This is like super easy to use. I use them for my other orange sandals. So it comes in 4-pack. I'm gonna show you how I do it in this video on the side of the screen. So this comes in 4, so you put 1 on the bottom over here, and then you can also put some on the sole over here. On my other one, I only put 1 just on the bottom here, but I recognize the need to put it on here as well, so that way it's very nicely protected. So the sole stickers, again, if you're a fan of designer shoes, or even if they're not designer shoes, if it's a pair of shoes that you actually quite like and you don't want them to get ruined, I highly recommend these. You can get these also for your red bottoms. What I love about these are clear, so that way if your shoes are red bottom, you still see the bottom while it's still getting protected. Because one thing I hate about the red bottom shoes, that if you have to get them, you know, if you have to get the sole protected, sometimes they just put like another color and then it covers the red. Like the whole point of you buying, you know, some Louboutin shoes is to show the red bottom. It's like, if not, then what is the point? So which is why I really love these. So I would say get these to protect your shoes. Highly recommend them. Number 7 is starch spray and also sole guard spray. I love this. I think I've showed you in the vlog my favorite suede boots that I am in love with from 9 West last year. I think I got 5 pair of those boots. That's how much I love them. And I made the mistake of not spraying my suede one the first time I wore them, and I think it was raining and then they got ruined. What's good about the sole guard, when you buy some suede boots or shoes, it's good to spray them before, and then so that way they can get ready. So if you get caught in the rain, you don't have to worry about it. So it prevents water stain. It provides an invisible super nano protective coating that repels most liquid to help keep the surface clean and dry. And this works on suede, nutbuck, canvas, hats, bags, clothing, and more. So you can use this in a wide variety of items. I mostly only use it for my shoes, but sometimes if you buy designer like handbags, you can also, that are suede, you can also spray these, spray them with this sole guard, so that way it's protected. If you get caught in the rain in the bag, you know you don't have to worry about them being ruined. Highly recommend this one. Again, everything will be linked below from Amazon, so you can go check them out and save yourself the trouble. And the other one, as I say, it's a spray starch. It's like easy iron if you don't have time to iron, and also if you're traveling and you don't have to think about it. This is really good for restoring the look of your fabric. I guess it's kind of like almost as dry cleaning your item. If you don't have the time, especially if you're traveling, it's good to bring these things. But what I bought this for is because I have a lot of big hats, and sometimes if you are traveling and if you pack your hats, they can get deformed. So another way for you to get the shape back is to spray them with a starch spray and leave them out in the sun, kind of like the first day you get there or when you get back home, and then it will take its shape back. I think you could probably like hold it something with like a rock or whatever you have to hold it, but that's what I am going to be using this for, the starch spray. Not really for my clothing. This is going to be used mostly for my big hats, for when I travel. If I pack them, if they lose the shape, then I would spray them, just leave them out for a day or so, let them get their shape back, and then I can go on and just wear my beautiful hats and just look cool and all that stuff. Number 8 is something that I never really see anyone recommending or talk about in the video. It's the bed bugs covers for mattress and pillowcases. I've lived in places before where we had to deal with bed bugs. It was the worst experience in my entire life, and from that point on, every time I ever move and just kind of like going forward, I always make sure I get a cover for my bed and my pillow, because for my mattress and my pillow, because I don't have to worry about that. And then the good thing about those covers, it's also good for allergies, because you know, sometimes your mattress can get like, you know, dust mites and all that stuff. So this prevents dust mites as well. So I would just kind of like put a little video of, you know, showing you. I always have that on my mattress. I never go out. I never ever go without it. I think it's one of the most underrated things that people don't even think about. Again, if you have allergies, it's a good thing to have. Even if you don't have bed bugs in your house, I think it's still good to have that cover. What's good about it also, if you spill wine or coffee or something, your mattress won't get ruined. So this will also prevent those water stain. Like myself, I love to drink wine before bed. I usually brush my teeth after though. I go brush my teeth after I'm done, but I like to have a really nice glass of wine before bed to just kind of like unwind. And sometimes I end up with a lot of wine stains on my sheets, because you know, I just make the one move and then I spill it over the mattress, and then I know I don't have to worry about it because I am covered with that cover. Just like I said, although it's for bed bugs, because of the construction and the material of it, it prevents from wine stain, whatever stain it is. So I highly recommend. I think it's one of the things that you absolutely need to try. It should be one of your must-haves. And like I said, I also have it in my pillow that I sleep on, because again, the pillow is the closest to my face, so to prevent dust mites and anything else getting in there, so I make sure I have that cover over my pillow, and then I have my pillowcase over that. Number 9, it's non-slip velvet hangers. If you're looking for hangers that are stylish, that could go with your aesthetic, so everything look uniform, I've gone through so many hangers before. I remember back in the days I had the wooden ones and I had to switch. I ended up switching to rose gold. The reason why I switched to rose gold is because the wooden one takes so much space because you're so bulky, and ended up taking half of the space in your closet, where you could be using half of that space for clothes. Especially like myself, if you have a lot of clothes, you do not need that negativity in your life. So I would say stay away from the wooden hangers unless you are like a minimalist. You have like 10 pieces of clothing and you are good to go and you have the space. But if you're someone like myself, especially New Yorkers who lives in small spaces, who barely have the space to keep all their clothes, I would say make sure you get those non-slip velvet hangers, and this has a gold accent in there. And what I was finding with my rose gold hangers is just that my clothes would keep falling because it was metal, so nothing was holding on to the clothing. So it just used to give me a headache. It was such a nightmare until I switched to these. These you can find obviously from Amazon. I think I bought this pack. It's a pack of 50 that I purchased for I think $30, which was about the same amount that I paid for my rose gold one for just a dozen. So I would say save yourself, just get those non-slip ones. Now when I put my clothes in this, I don't have to worry. I would also have to keep those little thingy, I don't remember the name, in the dresses that I hate, because sometimes when I'm shooting pictures I forget about them, and then you know, they ended up like hanging there, and then it's just make you look crazy. So now I don't have to worry about that. I just cut them off and just remove them, because I know I have non-slip hangers. I can count on these to just like have my clothes stay on and not having it fall off and everything. So again, I highly recommend. This is also the ivory color with the rose gold. They have a bunch of different ones, a bunch of different colors to choose from. It depends on your taste or the closet, your theme, whatever you are going for, there is a choice for you. So I would highly recommend those non-slip velvet hangers. Number 10, I would say it's a breakfast tray. as you all know, or as you all have been experiencing, we've been staying in the house quite a lot because of this pandemic. And guess what? A lot of us are working from our bedroom, and a lot of us are spending a lot of time at home, and a lot of us watches YouTube videos over TVs from our laptops at home on our bed. And one thing that I found that has been helping me quite a lot at working from home is this breakfast tray. This is for eating, but it's not just for eating. You can, I think I use this way more for working and having my laptop than I eat on this, to be quite honest. This is a lifesaver. This is honestly one of the best things that I bought from Amazon during this pandemic. This actually helped me throughout this pandemic, because now I can work from home very nicely without having to worry about having my laptop on top of my legs. And then sometimes it gets really hot, and it's not good for your legs to be so close to you. So I highly recommend this breakfast tray. And what I love about it too, it's like the perfect height, so it goes over my legs perfectly, and then I can sit in bed. Usually the first couple of hours of work, I usually just work from my bed, and then I move to my desk. And again, I highly recommend this, especially if you want to have breakfast in bed during the weekend, or every day if you want to, because a lot of us have been spending a lot of time at home now for obvious reasons. Highly recommend this. I would also say a laptop holder if you work from home and you don't want your laptop to overheat while sitting on your desk. I would say that, but my preference is to go for the breakfast tray, and this is a wooden one. This brand is Green Co, and I absolutely love this. I highly recommend this. This actually just like changed my life during this whole quarantine. It's made it so easy for me to work from my bed, which was a problem that I used to have before, not being able to work from my bed, because it always was so uncomfortable to try to like have my laptop while I'm sitting down. But with this, I don't have to worry about that. It just feel like I'm still sitting at my desk in a way. And so yeah, highly recommend a breakfast tray. Number 11, it's an item I recently discovered, I would say last winter, and it changed my life. I cannot believe I never knew about this item, because for the amount of time that I've suffered, I know I'm being dramatic, with this problem, and I am very, like I said, very upset that I've only discovered about this last winter. Changed my life, and I've kind of like been sharing it with all my friends. I told Deb, I mean, she had to go and get this. This stuff is magical. It's a pill shaver. So if you wear a lot of leggings, you probably suffer from this even more than I do. I usually get this from my clothes, especially kind of like sweater dresses, and also some pants sometimes, because I tend to wear my clothes a lot if I wear it. If I like it a lot, I tend to wear it a lot, and sometimes it depends on the material, it starts fraying. So this is what it looks like when something starts fraying. As you can see, it just does not look chic to have fray around your clothes like such. So I would highly recommend a pill shaver. This little baby changed my life. As you can see, do not put your fingers there, because obviously it's a blade, and this is what happened when you turn it on. And this, you kind of like remove. This is where it gets all the pills, so to make sure you kind of like clean it afterwards. So I will demonstrate for you how it works. And as you can see, it looks brand new, like I had just bought these pair of pins. And I would say this is one of the hacks to actually look very expensive, is not to have pills in your clothing. So I would say get a pill shaver. These come in two options, one where you put battery in there, and then one where you can charge it. So I went with the one that you can charge, because I don't have to worry about batteries, because I know I would forget it if it's battery operated. So I would rather have it be something I could just plug in and charge and be on my way. So again, like I said, if you don't have a pill shaver, you need a pill shaver in your life. It's life-changing. Number 12 is metal straw. You know, the whole ban on plastic straws, obviously, because it's really bad for the environment. And I would say one thing that you absolutely have, which is a must-have from Amazon, is to get those metal straws. Those are like so inexpensive, like $5. and this comes in a set of 6, and those are like different sizes. You have one that is like straight, and then you have like 4 of them that are curves, and as you can see, there's like different sizes for the curved ones. And it also comes with a little brush so you can actually clean it. Like, how neat is that? I just love the straws because it makes your life a lot easier. And also, if you are someone who have to drink red wine with a straw because it stain your teeth, and also coffee because it stain your teeth, and also if you drink apple cider vinegar, if you put it in your water every day, they say it's better on your teeth and gum if you drink it with a straw, which is why I love these. It makes drinking apple cider vinegar like so exciting and easy. So I highly recommend those metal straws. I would say this is definitely one of those must-have item you need in your house. Number 13, if you are Caribbean or not, or if you just love tostones a lot, you have to make sure you get tostones presser, because if you don't have this, what are you doing with your life? I know the Caribbean way is to just take 2 plates and smoosh it together. We don't do that in the new century. No, we get this. This is like $5 on Amazon, and it's so convenient. And if you know anything about me, plantains is like my favorite food in the entire world. I think for like 5 years I eat plantain like every day. And also it helps me maintain my weight, not because it helps me maintain my weight, is because as a kid I never really liked rice. I know, as a Caribbean person, right? Shocking. So my food of choice used to always be plantains. I just love plantains. Although it's not the best for you, I absolutely love my plantains. And if you love tostones as much as I do, which you should, just make sure you get you tostones or plantain presser. Make sure you get this. It's so cute, as you can see. Tostones, highly recommend. And we comment on the last item. This is a screen protector for your phone. Sometimes when I see people with broken screens and I'm like, oh, what are you doing with your life? It's like, why are you wasting money when you can just buy these for like $6 and save your phone? I cannot tell you how many times I've saved my phone because I have a screen protector. I would say even before you even buy your iPhone, just order this. Actually bring it with you to the store. You get your phone, open it, just put this on, and then you can go about your business. Like, I would say in a year I use about like 5 to 10 of these because sometimes I drop my phone and then, you know, I crack the protector, never my screen. And I used to remember when I used to like drop my phone a lot, and I used to always having to pay money to get my screen fixed, and I didn't know about screen protectors. And then when I found out about screen protectors, forget about it. I never went back. So what I do, I always buy like a bunch of these, so I have them for backup. So I like to have at least 4 at home at all times. Again, backup. I just like to think about it having kind of like a Home Depot in the house where you just have all your backups for the things that you absolutely know that you are going to be needing. Then if the occasion, you know, arises, you have a plan of action. It's good to have a plan of action. So I highly recommend this. This is my favorite one that I always get. I always order the same ones, honestly. Or these. Oh, this is a 3-pack. I didn't realize this was a 3-pack. I just got this. I ordered it because I cracked my screen the other day and I didn't realize I had a backup, so I made sure to just order another pack so I have it, so I don't have to worry about it. This has been my Amazon must-have products that you absolutely have to try. Do let me know which of the items you already have in your house. Do share that with me, and also do let me know which one that you are planning on checking out, which one that you absolutely need in your wardrobe right now or in your house right now that you didn't know you needed before. So I would love to know. Thank you again so much for watching this video. Do like it if you liked it. Subscribe and put on your notifications so you always get notified when a video goes live, so you don't ever miss one. And I will catch you all in my next one. Bye bye.